Hello Libra, thank you so much for stopping by. So I'm going to be doing a reading for you today that's a little bit different, and so I'm going to give you a little bit of an intro on this one. There is a trigger warning, so I'm putting it out there first. I was guided to do a round of readings for abusive relationships, so this reading might be full of triggers. If you feel you're not ready to hear some things, maybe now is not the time. Maybe come back when you're ready. If you feel like I am ready to hear this, stick around and see what Spirit has to say for you about your abusive relationship. This could be romantic or otherwise. I am going to use a twin flame oracle in the middle, but you can apply it in a non-romantic relationship as far as the rest of the reading goes. Even a lot of the messages have been very like non-romantic, so they can be applied wherever they're needed. If you were guided here, chances are you really need this. So Libra, we're going to go ahead and get right in and find out. So what does Libra need to know now the most? What does the Libra guided here need to know about an abusive relationship that they're in, they have been in, they might be embarking upon? For Libra, what does Libra need to know now the most? Okay, so we have 48, pedestal. So this person that you're with may have at one time, Libra, really put you on a pedestal, made you feel like you were on top of the world. And you might have been kind of just closed off to who they really were because of all of that good treatment and the way they made you feel at one point, or even do in between bouts of not being very good to you. We have the sun coming out for Libra and present here coming out. And yeah, we have like this relationship, Libra, has caused you a lot of resistance, okay? Causes you a lot of resistance. It causes you a lot of frustration. It's really becoming like not worth the pedestal that you have experienced in the past. Like, yeah, this isn't really worth it to me anymore. It's like becoming to be too much. I can never get these cards perfectly straight. It drives me crazy. I'm sorry. I am a Libra sun as well, October 17th. So let's see what other messages we have here. So you may find yourself like really in a state of darkness. You need some growth. You need to be more in the present moment. You probably, as a Libra especially, are really up in your head a lot. And that is not helping with this feeling of resistance. It's causing tension inside of you. It's causing like tight stomach, tight chest, like things like that. Of course, you always get checked out by a doctor to rule out anything physical, but a lot of resistance can cause a lot of physical manifestations in the body. Those things I named plus some. The sun wants to shine on your situation. It wants to help you grow out of your present situation and move beyond out of this resistance, Libra, okay? We're going to find out what else Spirit has to say. The sun is trying to shine on you, Libra. It's trying to warm and love you and help you to grow out of this. It's trying to guide you out of the darkness and out of the resistance. This is the Twin Flame Oracle deck. Let's see here. So a lot of Libras are going to benefit by doing some traveling if you can. A trip alone or with somebody that you care about that will make you feel good, just to get away from it all and really be in the present. Because when you're traveling, a lot of times you escape for a little bit what's going on in your life, and you can see the scenery and smell the smells, and the new things distract you. And so Libra, I feel like a lot of you, what you really need is a distraction from your own mind right now. You need to get out of the state of resistance and into the present moment as much as humanly possible. It's like I've been struggling with that myself a lot the past few days, really staying in like my head constantly to the point that I'm not hearing people talk to me and stuff. And I'm like, get out of this, Yeah, look at that. A lot of you Libras are in separation, or you're going to be going into separation, excuse me. And a lot of you are just, this card is coming out to say that you're ready for new experiences, Libra. You're feeling ready for new experiences. This old stuff it just feels too resistant. It feels like it's like you're living with like a ball of resistance, So it's like focusing on your own happiness right now is going to end the nightmare. And a lot of you, maybe the separation is going to really be occurring in the fall, okay? Or maybe you separated in the fall, or there could be something just kind of coming in for some of you in the fall. Some of you might be like trying so hard to work your way to a separation, and it's taking time because it's not easy. Yeah, your self-worth, you know, you need to be more empowered, Libra, and know your worth. Know your worth and walk away from anything that does not serve it, so you can have this death and rebirth like fall represents. Your ego is really telling you, keeping you in a state of fear and telling you that you can't make it, and telling you that you need these moments of pedestal time so you can feel better. But the truth is that like that's just kind of like an unawakened energy. And what's going to happen is you're going to awaken soon to the fact, and I feel like the sun is coming in to show you this, that your self-worth, you're worth so much more than what this person offers in between these moments on the pedestal that are becoming fleeting. All right, so what else, please, for Libra? We're going to go to the Work Your Light Oracle and ask, how can the Libra guided here start to heal or help their healing process? So for Libra, Spirit, please tell us, what can they do to heal this abusive relationship energy? How can they heal themselves from what's been done in the abusive relationship energetic space that they have spent time in? For Libra, Spirit, please help Libra the most with advice on abusive relationships. All right, protection. And we talk about empowerment too in one of the other cards here. But protection, call your power back, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So for those of you who are in separation and you don't ever want to go back to the pedestal, no matter how good it felt from time to time, looking up, you know, soul retrieval and cord cutting meditations. Some of you may benefit from speaking to a shaman about a soul retrieval process, you know, to get back what feels as though it's not gone, it's just sort of hidden behind the pain of the abuse. So where are you being called to journey to with Rama coming out? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but there is this journey that's needed. Like you're being called to new experiences and a sacred journey, Libra. Let's take a look here. What else for Libra? What else, please? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So some of you are like crossing the threshold to a new existence. You need to have protection, of course. You know, black tourmaline is a good stone for protection. Some of you might need to invoke help from authorities for actual protection, you know what I mean? But right now you're going to be crossing this threshold into the unknown, okay? And this is good. This is like this is happening so that you can get out of your head. You don't have to suffer. You can come out of the resistance and the sun can shine on you. And then we have the mirror card at the bottom of the deck, and this has been popping up a lot. We're going to keep actually both of these here. So it's like we have mirror. What or who is triggering you? And a lot of times when like maybe this reading is triggering you, maybe you find yourself agitated, upset, antsy, you know, hopefully you find some comfort, but these things can be very difficult to hear and face. So sometimes we have to have a mirror to show us. So if something or someone is really triggering you, they're telling you like, you shouldn't be in this relationship, this person isn't good for you, and you're like getting upset and angry at them, chances are it's because you already know deep down that that's the case, but you don't want to see it. And the mirror is here saying, what are your triggers trying to show you about this abusive relationship? What are these mirrors that are reflecting how like friends are like, you shouldn't be treated like this, you really shouldn't, you deserve better, and you're like, leave me alone about it, okay? That's a mirror, that's a trigger and a mirror together trying to help you to get out of this energy. And then we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. There is a deep healing coming in, especially when I see this protection card here. It feels like it goes hand in hand. There's like a major transformative energy coming in for Libra, who I feel is awakening to their self-worth. And that's really what it feels like, which is a very good thing. And so now we're going to go to the Fountain Tarot and see what other messages Spirit has for the Libra guided here. So for the Libra guided here, what do they need to know now the most about an abusive relationship situation? What do they need to know now the most? All right, Libra. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about their abusive relationship, please? Or their past one, the one they're in, whatever the situation may be for them. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This person you're with could have been like a charmer, somebody who knew all the right things to say, somebody who really kind of like swept you off your feet with love bombing, puts you on a pedestal, and sort of peppers abuse in there and does not want you to grow. Somebody who you have super amount of chemistry with too, probably, that keeps you kind of like addicted to their chaotic behavior. Oh, look at this, Libra. We have the 10 of coins coming in, like saying that you have the Sun and the 10 of coins. It's kind of like there couldn't be two more positive cards for to show up in your reading. The 10 of coins says you are on your way to complete happiness. You've had all this suffering. You've had all this abuse. Sadly, a lot of it maybe had to have happened. The Knight of Swords, things are going to start to swiftly change for you, Libra. There are answers coming. This says your answers come in autumn, but I feel like leading from now until like October, I feel like a lot of you Libras are going to start having morsels unfolding for you. And as it's happening, you might start to feel like you're left out in the cold and you're sad and you're really going through it, like I'm really getting put through the ringer. However, look at this. We have 10 of coins, 10 of cups coming in very, very quickly along with this transformation. Once you get away from this, Libra, you would not believe how you're going to grow. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, we have the moon, things that have been done in the dark. So a lot of you might be just coming upon some information and it's going to be unsettling and it's going to be hard to process, and it's going to put you in this energy here of feeling alone, sad, like you just are at you're at rock bottom. But the universe is here, spirit is here saying that your 10 of cups and your 10 of coins await you. You are protected, okay? And so, yeah, the 2 of wands, the last card at the bottom of the deck just now. You need to see what this is for what it is and make a decision to have better for yourself and embark on this new journey, Libra. That's what Spirit wants you to know the most right now. And we're going to get you a crystal. I have this really beautiful crystal deck. We're going to see what crystal will help Libra's healing process the most. Of course, crystals are never substitute for medical advice or professional help, but we can always add those in to anything else we're doing like that to add extra to it. So what crystal will be most beneficial to Libra in this healing process, or just in their current situation that they find themselves in? Which crystal, please? Okay. Ruby Fuchsite. Let's see here. We have, I'll tell you why. To root deeply into the blessings of the present moment. I mean, look, we have 2 signs of you needing to be in the present, which doesn't surprise me, with Libras being so up in their head. To lift emotional burdens accumulated through difficult spiritual quests. Oh my gosh, I mean, that couldn't get more appropriate for your reading, Libra. You've been on a very, very difficult transformation process. This has been very hard. You have been put through it. And things like this, Ruby Fuchsite, will help you to overcome that. To plant firmly into the strength of everyday existence, Ruby Fuchsite represents the calming energies of our home, allowing its guardian to ground into the stability of the calmness of the earth. And that makes sense to me, because you really need to ground, Libra. Libra is big on that. And sometimes like holding a feather or stepping out into air is good for grounding a Libra even. And I feel like fluorite wants to come out too. You know what, let me hold this up in case you want to read more about Ruby Fuchsite. You can take a screenshot. I hope it comes out. Okay. All right, so we have fluorite. To tether the soul to that which gives meaning, to provide a sense of connection to the human whole, to integrate psychic with the physical, to cleanse the aura of lower vibrations. And so fluorite is going to help you, Libra, to kind of like deal with energy vampires that you might be coping with. So Libra, I hope you found some help and insight. I'm sure this reading was not easy to get through. I hope that you found some insight that has helped you in some way. If I can help in any way and you want to connect with me more, just check the box on how to do that. Libra, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love.